By watching this video, you will remember ITV HD. Now, if you wonder what ITV HD is, which is now ITV 1HD, this is basically a trial to standard channel. So in this video, we're going to be doing the history of ITV 1HD. And we're going to split this into multiple parts if you want to skip through each part of the video. So we're going to go from the 2006 trial to the 2008 to the Freeview in 2009 rebrand and its launch in 2010 as standard, as well as the Regions Go in HD. So let's begin with the 2006 trial. ITV HD was first launched on the 9th of June 2006, 19 years ago, as a trial. The channel originally existed on a trial basis from June until November 2006. Now the BBC, which broadcasted their own HD channel, dubbed as BBC HD, previously was launched prior on the 15th of May 2006. So ITV was behind BBC. And again, I should mention, both BBC HD and ITV HD were trial services, except BBC HD officially launched in 2007 and ITV eventually launched in 2008. So, what was ITV HD going to be about? It was going to primarily show the World Cup games in Germany, which ITV had the rights to, because the World Cup was on both BBC and on ITV. The channel was available to subscribers of the Telly West TV Drive cable service and was also broadcasted as a low-power digital terrestrial DVB-T channel from London's Crystal Palace broadcast on satellite television. Now, I was born in London, but I'm pretty sure we didn't have Freeview, so we didn't know what ITV HD even was. Yeah. Basically, as part of a terrestrial HD trial involving 450 homes. 450 homes received ITV HD on trial. ITV HD did not broadcast on satellite television. Unlike BBC HD, which did broadcast on satellite, it was available on the Telly West channel 118 and Freeview 503 in homes which were involved in the HD trial, like BBC HD. But Sky and Freesat was not publicly mentioned, nor Virgin Media either. So, in addition to the World Cup games, ITV HD showed classic films remastered in HD, such as All Quiet on the Western Front, The Big Sheep, documentaries such as the Mission Cushy to's Ocean Adventures, I might pronounce that name wrong, and Paul Watt. The original ITV HD stopped broadcasting on the 30th of November 2006. So again, from tomorrow, when this video comes out, it'll be 19 years since our original ITV HD closed. Now for the 2008 launch. High definition broadcasts from ITV launched exclusively on Freesat, the new digital service from the BBC and ITV. So BBC HD was launched on the 1st of December 2007 and ITV HD once again launched on the June in summer 2008, just in time for the start of Euros 2008. ITV also planned to spend £10 million during 2008 on the launch of ITV HD. Now, ITV HD in 2008 was a red button service exclusive to Freesat. So, again, more like an exclusive service, basically. And it has a lot of things probably made in HD as well. So, that is kind of it. It went from 2006 as being a trial and then a 2008 official launch on red button. And it primarily aired World Cup or Euro games as well as classic films and whatnot. But now let's talk about the start of it becoming a Freeview channel and becoming a standard channel. So ITV HD became ITV 1HD when it launched for Freeview HD on the 2nd of December 2009, which primarily might have showed an ITV HD logo. ITV 1HD aimed to include 35% native HD content at the start of 2010, rising to at least 60% at the start of 2012 and at least 70% at the start of 2014. In the early years, the service will focus on sport and drama content. Over time, it is expected that the majority of other genres will convert to native TV. So around then, it didn't kind of look like an ITV1 simulcast, but more of whatever the abomination that was of sport and drama. Maybe it was simulcast with ITV1? But ITV1 HD operated from 6 PM till 11 PM, 7 days a week. And from August 2009, ITV began testing HD simulcasts of most of its regions, which had ITV1. Originally in August, they started testing ITV Granada on satellite, before switching to the ITV London region. And on the 26th of November 2009, the ITV1 logo appeared as a dog during programming and off-air identification. So what I'm saying is basically ITV1 HD on Freeview may have kept the same ITV1 ITV HD logo from 2008, because I'm pretty sure ITV HD was also on Freeview, but as ITV1 HD. But then, finally in 2010, on the 1st of April 2010, ITV HD was done as a web-based service, switching to the full-time channel. On the 12th of March 2010, it was announced that ITV1 would become a standard channel on 2nd of April 2010. Simulcasting the main ITV channel launched on Sky and Virgin Media, as well as switching from a web-bound interactive service to a full-time channel on Freesat. It continues to only be available in ITV's franchise areas covering England, Wales and the Scottish borders, though web-bound access on ITV1 London remains in place. The launch concluded with the closure of Men and Motors. But during March 2010, ITV Ofcom issued broadcast licenses for 6 variations of ITV1 HD, with Central, Granada/Border, and Meridian and Anglia joining London as well on air in June 2010. Two of these variants were initially available to free-to-air view basis on satellite, requiring the Sky Viewer card access. Freesat viewers in those regions were instead given either the Granada/Border or London version. However, Meridian became free-to-air in 2012, with Central following in October 2012. Now, in 2010 as well, 2 of ITV's regions also got it, and only 2, which are not owned by ITV. Now I get that around this time, ITV Channel Islands ended up being purchased by ITV as well. But the 2 broadcasters that got their HD services was STV and UTV. STV for Scotland and UTV in Northern Ireland. STV launched their STV HD channel in June 2010, and then eventually UTV followed in 2010, and then launched on Sky and Freesat in 2013, and on Freeview on the 24th of October 2012, when the digital switchover occurred. But yeah, in around 2010s, in 2011, ITV bought Channel Television. So basically, 3 ITV regions, but except for Channel Islands, didn't launch their own service until years later. So UTV and STV also launched their HD channels alongside ITV. But yeah, but now on the 14th of January of 2013, ITV1 received a new logo and went back to its ITV HD name as part of ITV's Rebrand of 2013. And if you want to see a video of that, it's on the channel if you want to watch it. But here is the start where ITV's regions started to become under ITV HD of its regions. So, it all began on the 25th of August 2015. Most ITV regions already had either London or Central anyways. But also with the launch of STV and UTV HD, ITV Cymru Wales, the Welsh ITV channel, got their HD services on all platforms in 2015 in August, which had previously received either the London or Central variant depending on their TV providers. And then, on the 31st of March 2016, a further 3 ITV regions were made available in HD via satellite. On the 31st of March 2016, a further 3 ITV regions were made available in HD via satellite. ITV Anglia East, ITV Tyne Tees, and ITV Yorkshire West, followed by the Border England, West Country, West and South West, and regions in November of that same year. So, let me explain Border England. Now, you may already know what Border England technically is. ITV Border itself. So, what is it? Well, ITV Border is essentially a region that covers England, Scotland, but mostly Cumbria and Dumfries and Galloway in the Scottish borders and parts of Northumberland. Now, ITV Border only covered both Cumbria and South West Scotland. And that is pretty much true. But in 2013, Ofcom proposed to reintroduce a full service of regionals programs, which means they separated both programs and operated 2 new services, ITV Border England and ITV Border Scotland. Border Scotland is primarily for Southern Scotland, which aired split news programs and select STV programming and minimum of 90 minutes a week. The Opal service was launched on the 6th of January 2014 and was made available on the ITV Border website and all that. And in 2015, the Border Scotland service became available to satellite viewers, which means it replaced Border England in that area. So ITV Border Scotland didn't get it, but ITV Border England did. But then in October 2020, further ITV sub-regions began broadcasting in clear on satellite. These being Central East, Anglia West, Yorkshire West, East, and South and Fans valleys of ITV Meridian, once formerly added to Sky and Freesat. All ITV regions in England and Wales will have their correct variant of ITV in HD on channel 103 on Sky in Freesat, but only Border Scotland didn't get, because again I mentioned in 2015 and 14 ITV split up both Border region and created 2 opt-out services, ITV Border England and ITV Border Scotland. But thankfully in 2023 more services launched. Yeah, that's true. These additional sub-regions that were launched since 2016 are solely on Sky and Freesat, also potentially on some other platforms like Freeview and Virgin, but they continue to receive the same regional variants as in place since Wales split in 2015. So for instance, viewers in the Border region see Granada in HD, and this is due to the limited regionalisation of the Freeview multiplex, which carries the main channels with BBC One HD currently broadcasting all single service with no regional splits. But thankfully, BBC One had become a regional service, as it's already been launched since 2023. But now the final channels that regions that got ITV HD, Channel Islands and ITV Border Scotland. So until 2023, the ITV HD service was not available in the Channel Islands, and this was a legacy of ITV Channel Islands service having been independent of ITV PLC prior to 2010, because in 2011 ITV purchased Channel Island Channel Television from their owners, and the status, which also meant ITV2, ITV PLC digital services like ITV2, 34B, Quiz, whatever, was not broadcasted on Freeview in the islands until 2012. But on the 12th of December 2023, both ITV Border Scotland and ITV Channel Islands both got their respective ITV1 service. And that meant the transition of ITV1 to ITV HD was over, which meant that all 15 ITV regions, including independents, all got HD services. And also a small addition, out of the 13 regions, ITV eventually added a new ITV HD service, technically not, to Northern Ireland. UTV HD. Yeah, so basically ITV now had the UTV HD channel as well as part of their ITV1. But now kind of modern day, all the channels including UTV are just ITV1, which means that technically UTV is now ITV1 HD. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you like videos like this, I got videos on, like, if you guys seen that video where I talked about ITV Choice, or did you see that video where I talked about ITV getting sold to Sky, or the ITV2 of the 60s? Well, you can check those out here. This is me, LelandDJF. Thank you guys for watching, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, and peace out.